Hi folks, my name's Pat Geary. I'm the owner of Noblesville Ace Hardware. I've been doing this a long time, and we're going to do a little bit of training about decks and what you need to do to keep that working and looking good in the summer and throughout the year. There's several things you should really do. You need to clean your deck, especially after the spring when all the sap and the stuff from the leaves and the trees get on your deck. You really need to clean that. There's several products. You can power wash it with a deck cleaner. There are some hook to your hose type cleaners that you can hook up, spray on, rinse off. You do need to cover your plants up and your grass and shrubs and that type of thing when you're putting them on. And once you get it clean and dry, then you should go into it and restain it if it needs it. My thought is to do your staining probably 3 to 5 years, depending on how much sun the area gets, if it's getting faded, if it's worn where there's traffic areas. Personally, I do mine about every three years just to keep it looking good. It keeps the wood from getting rotten. And there are several products out there that you can use to treat areas that are bad. One is called Deck Correct. There's several products out there. Deck Correct is what I carry. That will fill some cracks in the wood and do some repairs on unsightly areas. Some of the things that you can use to add on there are brushes, rollers, power pressure sprayers. There's gas and electric pressure sprayers. Here in our store we don't carry the the gas, we carry just electric. And they do a pretty good job of power washing. You can use that on the house also. Some of the other products that kind of pertain in that same area are the house washes and stuff, and you can use those on hose end sprayers to help clean off moss, algae, that sort of thing, and brighten up the exterior of your home. When you put deck stain down, you really should be putting it down at a certain temperature range. You got to make sure that the sun isn't hitting that deck out there, beating on it, and it's 100 and some degrees on the top of that wood. So you want to look at your labels, your label recommendations, paint and the time, and when the deck is at the right temperatures, that's going to give you your best adhesion. There are going to be times when you need to ask your customer, where is it? Is it in the sun? Is it in the shade? Does it get wet? Does it get, bird stuff all over it? All that stuff is, you got to make sure it's clean. That's some of the questions you should ask your customers when they come in. I always ask where it is, position to the sun, and make sure that they paint it at a good time or stain it at a good time. Frankly, I think you should kind of wait till evenings or mornings just to make sure it's cool enough to put everything on at that time.